Hey everyone, it's Sarah at Repeat Crafter Me. I am working on this adorable little bear hat using Bernat Super Value yarn. And I just wanted to do a quick video so I could show you some of the embellishments to turn the basic hat into a cute little bear face. So this is what your final hat will look like, although there are many different options for the eyes, which I will talk about in a second. But first I want to talk about the cute little nose and snout area and how to make this cute little smile. And of course, all of the patterns for the pieces are on repeatcrafterme.com. Okay, so you have your basic hat. You can do any color for the bottom portion, customize it for girl, boy, gender neutral, gift, anything. Okay, so that pattern again, repeatcrafterme.com, and then all the little pieces. So these are your ears. You make two of these. One will have the lighter brown, and that would be, I call this the inner ear, and then you have the outer ear, which are these circles, and they're just the darker brown color. And you're gonna make two of each and put them back to back. Make sure the insides are touching, or I guess the back sides are touching on the inside. So you're seeing your nice stitches on either side. And then we are gonna just place them together. And you can do this a lot of different ways. I'm actually just gonna work in these back loops to connect them. And I'm just weaving my tapestry needle with, I left one strand on just one of the pieces. That's all you'll need to use. So just like this, all the way around. Okay, I'm almost finished stitching these all together. Okay, so now we have a very stiff, solid ear, and you're gonna take your hat form. This is the 9 to 12 month size, so I'm going to place them. You can, if you're doing a bigger size, you might want to make a bigger ear. But for this, I am placing them about between the 3rd and 4th round down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna attach right there in the middle. So use these rounds as your guide. So if I'm placing this ear on this side, then when I'm placing the other ear, I can just follow this line, and the other ear is gonna go right there, nice and even. And then I just go from the outside and I try and hook under one of these double crochets, and I just start weaving this in and out. You're probably gonna have to go back and forth twice just to make sure it's secure. Try and get as much as kind of this bottom edge as you can of the ear to make it stable. I'm just gonna go back this way. Okay, now I'm just gonna weave this in, and I'm gonna go back up through this ear to weave it in. Should have left a longer strand, huh? All right, one more. That should be good. Okay, and then you can clip that off. But see, there's your ear. And see, it's pretty sturdy. Like, it's not going to flop over. Okay, so now let's get to the nose and the little mouth part, which is what I really want to show you. And I'm just going to go ahead and quickly crochet this nose for you because the pattern's easy, but it helps if you can see it. So what you do is you take your black yarn, you make a magic ring, then I'm going to chain 2. Then I'm going to make 5 double crochets in this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then I'm going to chain 2 again, and I'm just going to slip stitch to join back in that magic ring. Okay, now I'm going to pull this tight. It becomes kind of like a half circle. And then I'm going to clip this yarn off, but you're going to leave a long strand. Okay. All right. And then here's my long strand that I just clipped off. This one you can weave in. Okay. So now I got my nose. Here's the little snout part. This is going to go on the top. Okay. And then we're going to stitch this on, and then we're going to use, let me move this. We're going to use the rest of the strand to make the mouth. So I'm just going to lay this down at the top, and I'm going to work right under these stitches here. Just get it nice and centered. Okay. Just try and work under the edges. Am I on camera? There we go. It's black yarn, so it's hard to see. Okay. I'm just gonna stitch on that last part here. Okay, we're back up at the top. Okay, back up to the center. Okay, now go straight down. Okay, now I'm going to use this line. See this stitch line? These are where my single crochets are, and I kind of have a row of like empty little spaces that you can see. I'm going to use that as my guide. So first we're going to make this little, I don't know, this little straight line part. Go back up through. Okay, don't pull too tight, but tight enough so it stays. Back up again. Okay, I'm going to go this way. I'm just going to follow this kind of line of stitches here. Naturally curves. Okay, let's try not to get that strand in. We're going to need to use that. Okay. One last one. Isn't that cute? It's already like a little half smile. Now it doesn't really matter what the back looks like because this is just going to be sewn onto the hat. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip back right over to this middle. Okay, and then I'm going to follow this line of stitches. Uh-oh. Okay, there it is. Look at that. Cute little bear mouth. Now you're going to want to weave this in. Again, doesn't matter what the back looks like, so don't you worry. Just kind of randomly weaving it in. Okay. All right. And now you're ready to stitch this part onto the hat. I would just center it between your ear flaps there, and then stitch it on right above the bottom color line, and you're just gonna work under the tops of those single crochet stitches all the way around. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so let's talk about the eyes real quick. So you can crochet eyes like I've done here, and I just took my tapestry needle and a strand of black yarn and kind of just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so it made a little circle. So you can do it that way, which is very safe for baby. And these are just magic rings with 10 double crochets in the ring. Again, pattern on repeatcrafterme.com. So you could do this, or you could do the eyes and you could add black buttons and stitch those on. That's very cute too. Or you could forget the white part of the eye and just put 2 little black buttons on, which is adorable. Okay, so that's 3 different versions. And then the 4th one I will have on the blog. Hopefully I'll have pictures because I wasn't really prepared to do this on camera. But my other idea was, and I don't have this stitched on yet, so this might be hard to do, was to stitch on like a little eyelash eye here with eyelashes going down. I don't know, should we just attempt this? Okay, so I would just, I'm trying to do it without that being sewn on. Okay, can't get my... Okay, maybe up here. Okay, like a little sleepy bear. And then I would go like this. And make some eyelashes. Go up and try and get in that same spot there. All right, you guys get the idea here. Probably could have done this a little better. Okay, let's see. So there we go. So imagine it like that. That eye probably needs to be moved up a little bit. But I just winged it kind of on camera for you so you could see. So like a little sleepy bear with eyelashes for a little girl bear I think is cute too. So many different ways to add the embellishments and really customize it and make it as cute as can be. Hope you enjoyed this pattern. repeatcrafterme.com.